So the next thing you do is seed the field. So here you can see my son is hand broadcasting a field. There are many different techniques of seeding the field. So we use about 60% grasses and 40% wildflowers typically. Some people are using more 50-50. They're finding that it gives a more balanced mix. The grasses are providing your erosion control, so holding the soil, and the prairie wildflowers and the meadow wildflowers are providing some of the biodiversity that the pollinators need, that the songbirds need. So you want to have a nice mix of that. So that means typically we're using about 10 pounds per acre of grasses and about 2 pounds per acre of wildflower seeds. We use less wildflower seeds because the wildflower seeds are much smaller and the grass seeds are much heavier. And typically we use about 10-to-1 oats because the prairie species are very small. So if you're spreading them in the field, you'll use them up very quickly. So we mix it about 10-to-1, and that allows for a more even distribution. And the oats, you can use sand, you can use vermiculite to mix it in about 10-to-1. And when you spread it, you'll be able to actually see it, whereas the prairie seed and the meadow seed is very hard to see when you throw it. And usually I like to use the annual oats because the annual oats is actually a good cover crop. So when you spread it, you're actually seeding your cover crop at the same time, which makes it a lot easier.